You're in 12. Look at, he's in 12.
Come here, come to cell 12.
Is there anyone down there?
Little bit of history of the building. The building was constructed between 1886 and 1896. That includes the administration portion, the portion that looks like a castle, and the west cell block. East cell block was completed about 1910. Now at the time, it was an intermediate prison. It was like a halfway house between the boys' school in Lancaster, Ohio, and the Ohio Penitentiary in Columbus. Males ages 15, 16 up to 30 could be incarcerated here. Now at the time they had to do four things. They had to go to church, they had to go to school, they had to learn a trade, and they had to learn social schools by yard time. And at the time they used to only spend about 8 hours a night in their cells. Now as years progressed, it slowly turned into a maximum security prison. By the late 60s, early 70s, it was full-blown maximum security. And at that time, they didn't have to go to school, they didn't have to learn a trade, they didn't have to go to church, so they spent the vast majority of their time in their cells, 23, 24 hours. Like I said, I like rating each area on a scale of 1 to 5. The whole first floor, I would give a 1. It used to be active when I first started investigating here in the early 2000s, but right now it's mostly museums, offices, and a lot of the areas are now off limits. And I think they pushed everything up. So not too much goes on here on the first level because it's a pretty active area. But as we do go up higher, it gets more active.
Gotcha.
All right, so let's head up to the second level. So now, there's been a few tragic events that have happened in the administration area. One of those events happened in November of 1950. There was a woman by the name of Helen Gladkey. She was in her bedroom, the room that Naomi just went in, and there's a very tall closet in there. She was in the closet reaching up for a box, didn't know her husband's handgun was up there. It fell discharged and struck her in the lung. She did not die here, she died several days later, complications from pneumonia in a local hospital. So the second level, there's offices and museums on the second level. I would probably give it a 2, but what people do experience is up here coming from the third level. Now, a couple weeks ago, we did a celebrity event here. We had Steve Gonzalez from Ghost Hunters and Chris Williams and Dustin Perry. And before the ghost hunt, I was opening up the administration portion. I was by myself. I was over on the third level. There was nobody else around. I was up on the third level, checked to make sure everything was closed off. And I went down the stairs, and the stairs are just like this. So I'm standing about halfway down these stairs, and there's a guest down here. And I started talking with him, and I'm still standing up on the stairs, and all of a sudden we hear something being dragged across the floor from where I just came. And I'm like, did you hear that? He's like, yeah. So we both went upstairs, and there's nobody there. But something heavy was being dragged across the floor. And it wasn't a quick thing, it was like being dragged a distance. So this whole level is I would give it a 2, maybe a 3. But now as we go up to the third level, that's a 5.
All right.
So now this is where things really start getting crazy. So like I said, I've been investigating since 1991. I've been over 350 investigations. I've only seen 4 shadow figures apparitions. 3 of them were here. The first one happened right here. So in 2019, in January, our team, Tri-C Ghost Hunters, became the resident paranormal team here. And so we'd have training every January. So the elevator was not here, so that light wouldn't have been here. The only thing I would have had was the red exit sign. Now, where that glass wall is over there, that was a stage. So I was sitting on the stage, sitting there by myself. There was actually another investigator in this room he was way in the back there. As I'm sitting there, I see this figure walk up the stairs, take a right, and walk down that hallway there. Holy shit. You know, that I just said, I'm skeptical on any evidence. I'm not skeptical of the paranormal. I mean, we all know that I'm skeptical on evidence. And it was like, what the hell was that? Was that my mind playing tricks on me? Shortly after that, I heard growling coming from the center of the room. That ain't good. And then right after that, I heard church bells. Go figure. So, January 2020, we were having training again, and you guys were over here, and Greg and I, another investigator, Greg and I, we were over on the west side, and you guys were having activity over here, right?
Yeah.
So what were you guys having?
The same, we had the shadow, looked like a man, shadow man, walking from there all the way over there. We set up laser grid, and every time we would ask a question, it would dim down real low, and then we would hear a male voice. We couldn't always understand what he was saying, but we could hear him talking back. A lot of footsteps going on. It was like a whole bunch of different things that same night that we were hearing. And then they got something, and we switched to see if we could recreate the same thing for us on both sides.
Yeah, we were having crazy stuff going over there, so we switched. So Greg and I were sitting on the stage. There again, the elevator light wasn't here, and we heard something crazy. This time we captured it on audio.
So did you find anything broken?
Well, at the time, we thought it sounded like light bulbs falling from the ceiling. We searched every one of these rooms, we searched down the hallway, we searched locked closets, expecting to find something on the floor, but there was nothing. But the thing is, it sounded like it came from right here in the center of the room. And other investigators have also heard that crash.
And no glass.
No. And another thing that you may have to watch out for here is the dark shadow tumbleweeds that will roll across the floor. So some people, it just looks like a dark mass just rolling across the floor.
I'll keep an eye out for those.
People have heard growling in this area. Now Naomi and my wife Kathy had an experience up here closing up one night.
Yeah, we were walking through right here. Kathy was standing here waiting for me, and I was just shutting the door. And the next thing I know, we started walking, just normal walk, and we heard this loud growl, like a deep throat, like an old man. It wasn't like an animal growl, it was like a, like get out of here type of growl. Wow. We looked at each other, we grabbed each other's hands, and we took off walking as fast as we could that way, because it was like right here, it was loud.
It was right behind you guys,
yes,
right?
It was right here, yeah.
This is the one area in the prison. This whole area is a 5. That area is a 5. That's 5. That's 5. All this area is a 5. People will hear growling in this hallway. This is the one area where a lot of volunteers and staff members gets creep out, especially if they're by themselves. So we don't like coming up here. Now, what people will do, they will sit on these benches over here, and those stairs, they claim that they can see shadow figures coming down the stairs. So that's what they do. One time, there was a team here, and they're watching the stairs, and they look, and standing right over here at this corner was a figure. And as they're watching it, it proceeded to get down on all fours and scurry down the hall. Other volunteers, tour guides, and guests have seen that same thing. They've seen it down here, actually hunched over, like on all fours, like crawling from right to left. And this time they said it actually turned and hissed at them. It sounds crazy, but when that one happened, I kind of believe them, because at the time my wife Kathy and I were down over here trying to listen to see if we can hear the growling. And we can hear them talking about this gray hunched over thing that they were observing. And they had guests. But this whole area is a 5, but we're gonna go in this room behind me now. I had to up it to a 7. It used to be a 5, but stuff has gotten really bad.
So this is one of the challenges that you sit here for 15 minutes?
Yeah, this is a chair challenge. So what that entails, you sit in a chair by yourself 15 minutes with the lights off. Some people claim that They'll hear voices, they'll hear the growling, they'll be touched, or the chair will start shaking. Most of the time, nothing happens. It only happens when somebody's sitting in the chair when there's other people in the room with them. And then that's when they will get physically attacked.
Well, let's try to sit down real quick.
You did sign a waiver, right?
Huh?
You did sign a waiver, right?
Yes, I did.
Okay, good. Like I said, most of the time nothing ever happens when you're in here by yourself. I'm going to show you a couple pictures, and these happened when somebody else was in the room with them. This one happened in March of 2021. It was during a public hunt. There were 3 women from Texas. It was March 13th. It's still cold in here, so they're all bundled up. We had one of our volunteers going around with them. They come here in the chair room. One of them sits in the chair, the lights are off. And as she's sitting there, she jumps up and screams and complains about a burning sensation on her back.
Ooh. Oh, it doesn't look too comfortable. Now, this was when people were in the room, or was she? Okay.
Oh yeah, all these attacks, scratches, are when other people are in the room. So this one happened May of 2023. Now this was during a ghost walk. That's a 2-hour guided tour. She started complaining about a burning sensation on her back.
And both these victims were girls?
Oh yeah, but there's guys too, so it's just that girls are more braver than guys sitting in the chair.
Yeah.
If you ask me.
This is it. So they filmed it in this room.
Yep. You know, when the film wrapped up, you know, people take, you know, stuff from the film just in case it's a big hit or something. You know, it's just like souvenirs. And somebody cut out the Brooks, you know, was here, so was red. And they took it home. Well, one of our volunteers a long time ago then carved that in. That is not the original. But the person who took the original found out about our Shawshank Museum and donated it back here. So it's hanging in our museum now.
Gotcha.
But no, this is where this was filmed. A lot of stuff goes on up here. These are also 5s. Apparitions have been seen up here. This is where another area that I've seen an apparition here in the building. Now we just got 2 more areas to go, and then we'll be done. You guys can get started. Like I said, we did a full tour. We'll be here for several hours. So now this area that we're in, this was the original chapel. When the prison was built, this was a multi-denominational chapel. I would give this area 1, but stuff does happen up here. Shadow figures. People see shadow figures up here. So just sit in the pews, see what you can see. Since we're here, I want to tell you about the second challenge, which I like this one. It's called the 3rd tier challenge. That's the East cell block. There's 6 tiers. On the 3rd tier, all it is, you just walk like the south side all the way past 50 cells, and then you go past the back side and then come up another 50 cells. By yourself, without a flashlight. Now, what people have experienced are footsteps walking behind them, voices coming out of the cells, or the peekers, the shadows looking out of the cells, see who's coming. Hey Naomi, right here, there's like a little, I don't know if that'll work.
But when we walked into the chapel, the knuckle said, "I am with the Lord," as we walked in.
Oh, it said that?
Yeah.
That's great.
I got it here for you too.
Okay. They used to house inmates up here. Back in 1930, there was a major fire at the Ohio Penitentiary in Columbus. I believe it was like 322 inmates perished in that fire. It was the worst prison fire in American history. They had to find other prisons within the Ohio prison system to place the other inmates while they rebuilt the penitentiary. Some 200 and some came here. Now, in 1930, this was still an intermediate prison for, basically, it was first-time offenders. The guys coming from the pen, they were your murderers, your rapists, your lifers, your felons, your worst of the worst. They could not put them with the general population. This was their option. Now, at the time, none of this ductwork would have been here. And there's one thing you don't see. Jail cells. So think of this as a big college dorm room with the worst offenders in the state of Ohio. And guards would not patrol up here. Guards would just lock the door, and whatever went on, went on. One time there was a YouTube channel, but they weren't getting here till 8 o'clock. So I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna go up here and I'm gonna do a Facebook Live. So I'm sitting way down in the back by myself. I had to have the lights on because Facebook Live on the phone, nobody's gonna be able to see anything. And listen how quiet it is. Besides that hum, you don't hear anything. I'm down there, I hear all this banging, footsteps, and all these noises coming from this end. So I'm like, okay. So I came down here, and now all the noises are coming from that area. So I'm like, damn, guys. So I'm like, okay, I turned off the lights, and now I stood over here, and I'm recording. As I'm standing here in the dark, these footsteps started running up toward me. It's like, I could not find the light switch quick enough. I like booked over there. I'm like, oh, no, that's enough. Yeah, the challenge is you do sit down there in the chairs by yourself for 15 minutes. Some people do it, a lot of people don't or won't. There was one group I had one night, it was a seasoned investigator, and she's like, oh, I'll do that challenge. I'm like, okay. So later on in the night, I'm like, so how was it? Did you do it? And she's like, nope. I'm like, why not? Because I was sitting down there with a couple friends, and she goes, it was just terrifying. But this is a cool area. A lot of stuff does happen up here.
Up here, everything from my earring getting pulled out of my ear to pebbles being tossed to watching something. He had a light on his thing one time.
Yeah.
I was standing next to him,
and
like
there
this,
were other
and
guests there too.
It kept cutting out. Like the light that, you know how it goes in dark, it kept going away.
Yeah,
I'm like, man, what is he doing? Is he like going like this or something? And his hands were in his pockets when I shined my flashlight on him, and something kept walking back and forth in front of him, and I could feel the energy.
And I could feel something walking around me.
Yeah, it was.
So that's crazy, but a lot of crazy things happen up here. We're not going to tell you a lot of stories. See if you guys experience.
All right.
So you guys have any questions?
No, I think we're ready.
Okay, we're going to go down sensor guard room, turn off the lights.
All right, time to investigate this place. So we got a little bit of dim light down there. Oh, nice. Can you imagine sleeping in these things? That is nasty. Like I was saying, I do have a communication device right here.
If there's anybody here that wants to talk, you're more than welcome to.
Turn it off.
Turn it off.
Turn what off? Do you not like my light? Can you make a noise? Anything?
Stay on the path.
We're on the path. This thing goes up so
You want to
high.
come up to this device that's in my hand. I can see that you're here with me. I want to see if you're real.
Definitely not.
You're not real?
Floors are wet over here. Are we not in here? It's open. They use that for punishment.
Punishment?
That's what they said. But it says hospital right on there.
Tell me where you want me to go. Should we go left or right?
I'm gonna go in one of these
Make a
cells.
noise?
Establishing a connection.
This place. Just confined in this small space. Now I know why people would light themselves on fire, you know? Right?
I know it must have sucked to be here, and I know
And you're sharing it with another person.
Are you scared of us?
Starvation.
Starvation, they say. Yeah, they don't feed people right in the prisons.
Make your voice heard.
I'm making it heard.
Did it say be careful?
Do we have anybody?
7th floor.
7th? It's cement floor. This is the cement floor.
This is cement.
Yeah. If you need energy, you can use the battery in my camera. I also got energy on my waist if you need it. Like it almost looks like someone's laying in this bed. Look at it. It's got a.
So that's blocked off.
So I think that's the second one.
I'm gonna go on this side by myself,
Okay.
and then I'll meet back up with you.
Yeah, you wanna come up here with me?
All right, so let's see if there's any noises I can get on camera. But yeah, this is pretty sick, this place.
I'm at cell 10.
Yep.
I'm at cell 10. If anybody wants to come here and talk, they can. Please, I would love to communicate with you.
It went so quiet.
If you guys don't want to communicate, then I'll just leave. You guys can tell me to leave, and I'll leave. I'll go somewhere else. I know it's nighttime, and I know you guys might be tired, but I was hoping to be able to communicate and talk to you guys. If I haven't introduced myself, my name is Michael. I'm very intrigued in you guys' stories. I want to know more. I want to know what really happened.
Michael.
Huh?
Alright, I'm gonna go in this cell. Tell me if you see it blacking out there.
A what?
Look straight down. Does the light blacken out?
We're not gonna lay down?
Because I swear to God, guys, I seen the whole damn thing go dark. Like someone took up the whole space. Now, I don't know if I got that on camera, but I'm gonna do
If any of you want to peek your head out of the cells so I can see you.
You can still hear the guys upstairs.
It feels lighter up here than it does down.
On fire.
Huh?
On fire.
Where?
Right, I don't know, just right here. Which cell? We're on east, right? Yeah, east. Yeah, east. West.
13.
Rusting. Yes, this place is rusting. It's falling apart.
Oh, he's downstairs?
I went to the cells and it said, on fire.
Which one?
I'm pretty sure this is east, right? And I don't know which cell it was.
13, I'm in it.
That's 13?
Yeah.
Alright, so
Oh no, wait, it's not the. Yes,
But
it
this
is.
east.
Is there anybody in one of these cells who wants to say something?
Michael,
Huh.
it says I can guide you.
Okay, then guide me.
Where you want us to go?
I will go anywhere you want me to go. If you tell one of us.
I wish you could turn that flashlight and make yourself known. The blue flashlight on top of the bed.
Or unless you want to turn on, if you want to turn off my flashlight right here, the red one. If you can turn that off right there. I'm just gonna sit on the
12.
It says go to 12. I was just in 12.
What cell is this?
I'm gonna put the flashlight in 12.
hey, you guys want to make a
Then
You're in 12.
look at he's in 12.
Then come here, come to cell 12.
leave us.
Leave us?
Yeah.
Okay, I will leave you guys alone and I'll go somewhere else.
We'll be back.
If you guys want us to be back, you're more than welcome to come with us.
You guys want to go to the attic or?
Yeah.
At the stroke of 9,
Well, that's past that.
Yeah.
Is that when the activity happens? Is that the stroke of 9?
We're going up to the attic. You're more than welcome to come with us.
A lot of people say they see lights in this place.
Lights.
Yeah.
The tripod.
Try back.
There's this really crazy one as we were going up the stairs, guys.
I know you've never seen us before. I know you're not scared of us either.
Read this. Look. How do I turn this on?
Pull out of that and then I'll just put this on a tripod.
If you go up to this, Just like I'm doing it, wave my hand over it. You can make yourself known if you go around it. You can answer questions. We're gonna sit here. I heard they host the worst of the worst up here. I heard they house the worst of the worst. I'm trying to find out who's the baddest man in here.
You know, I don't think you guys are so bad. You're not really making any noises.
Sounds like a bunch of cowards to me.
A bunch of yellow bellies.
So if you're not really a coward and want to make yourself known, that you're the top dog in this prison, I want you to come up to this antenna and press it.
How about this one, guys? I'm from Detroit, not from Ohio. Anybody want to make yourself known?
All you have to do is go up to either that green light or that red light, and it'll go off. Let us know you're here. Otherwise, I don't believe you're real. I don't think you can do it. Prove me wrong.
You make either one of these lights go off, even that green one. If you step near it or touch it from me, they will go off and we can see that you're real.
6.
6 what?
Taste.
Whatever you are, make yourself known.
What did you do to end up here? I mean, you obviously can't be that dangerous or bad if you can't even make a light go off. If you want us to leave, make a noise. And we'll leave you alone. I promise. If you want us to stay, make a noise.
Or not.
If you want us to leave, can you make that light up for me, please?
All right, I'm gonna shut this off.
Turn off everything, put my phone down. Just sit here. I'm getting real comfortable in here. Can you make that flashlight go off, please?
I do smell like a sulfur. I just smell like an old building.
Yeah.
Can you complete this sound right here?
Do something. Prove that you're real, and that you're not a coward. You were here for a reason. Prove it.
Let's try this one more time. I'm trying to think if there's another area we could all try.
You can try that hallway. Remember when you said it's a 7 and it has that crawler thing?
I don't even remember where that was, but if you remember.
You go to the chapel.
All right, yeah, let's
and then
do
you
it.
go down that way.
We're gonna come back after 9 o'clock.
We are going to the one chair room, or that hallway.
The chair room.
So they said that's a 7, and that's where the crawler kind of guy is.
This is where they filmed the cafeteria scene for Shawshank.
And when we came in, it said, what did it say?
I just got like really big chills.
It said the board.
That's weird because it's warm around here.
I know. I just got like this, like there's goosebumps up and down.
would you feel if I come sit in this chair? What if we put the REM pod in here?
Yeah, let's try the REM pod in here.
My understanding where I'm standing is where a lot of people get scratched.
Scratch me.
I'm gonna walk out here and stand by that window. Is there any shadow figures out here? Can anybody make a noise?
Come on, make this go off for me, please. You said you feel hatred. Why do you feel hatred?
I can't see shit.
I'll introduce
It's boarded off. Oh yeah, it's boarded off.
We're here to investigate and talk about the story.
I hear you like to scratch people.
Why don't you scratch me? I'm an easy target. I'm smaller.
There's people in the room too. He's not by himself.
Are you intimidated because there's one more person in here? Need someone by themselves? If you need energy, we have cameras right here.
Debunk.
You can take energy from the cameras.
What do you want us to do? We're trying to debunk you. We're trying to see that you're real.
I'm gonna make my way over to the area where Greg's wife saw a shadow figure walk right up to her. And I'm pretty sure you said it was right here. Can't remember which window it was, but it was one of these. Hello? Anybody want to make yourself known? All these doors are closed, so that means they're off limits. Even though this one is ajar. But no, I don't think we're supposed to go in there. It looks like really under construction. So.
Michael, what if we up the ante right here? 5 minutes, take the camera.
I can?
Hand me your phone. You get the EMF light meter on you?
No.
All right, it is 9:06.
See my face.
So
Come on.
we're leaving Michael in here by himself. Got the REM pod, we're gonna close the door. So 9:07, we'll be back at 9:17.
Okay.
All right. Here's your phone.
Thanks, bro. See, it hasn't went off.
Solitary back this way?
It says goes here as you hand it to me. It's fucking crazy.
Solitary's back this way?
Yep.
Is that who you showed your face to? I'm here alone. You spent your time in July here. I'm sorry you had to spend time here. I really am. Truthfully.
This is you said that this is do you remember how to get to the west cell block?
We're going to the west cell block.
Copy that.
I have no idea.
The REM pod just went off.
The REM pod just went off.
It's because of the walkies. If it won't stop, then you just have to turn it off and turn it back on.
Can you stop? Thank you.
Sickness spread.
Sickness spread? What kind of sickness? Riley? Does it say Riley?
Yes. Is that your friend, right?
That's my son. Dude, he's sick.
It says Riley's sickness is spread.
He's been puking his guts out at home. What the fuck? Yeah, we gotta make sure we're back at 9:17. I don't even think we're gonna have time. That was adorable.
Heard.
Those windows. Yeah. I think by the time we make it there, we're gonna have to go back.
We know you're not alive. We are. We just
How
want
did you die?
Are you just gone now? I just want to talk. You said you spent your time in July here, years ago. Can you tell me more about that experience?
You wanna tell us how you died? Oh, is that what? Oh, this is- Oh, yeah. Alright, we literally got 5 minutes to get into it.
You want to go one? I go one?
Yeah, we'll come back here. I just want to like completely leave.
We're not that far.
Yeah, but this, the chair room is like the least active.
Absolutely.
Absolutely, it says.
Yes. What's the most active? Can you tell me?
Besides the wind.
I'll go there by myself.
You want one of us alone somewhere in a cell? We already have one person alone. You got Michael.
Do you guys not want to talk anymore? It's okay if you don't. I understand it. I get it. A lot of people come here and ask you guys a lot of questions. It's okay. Trust me. I hate getting asked a bunch of questions too.
Left. Or no, is it right?
I don't think this is the same area. Is that the chair room?
Are you guys really lost?
Yeah, I'm trying to kind of end it right here again.
Make a knock.
Yo!
Yeah, I remember it having wood floors, not tile. Yeah, okay, we're here.
Hold on. Did you just hear someone go, whoa?
Yeah, okay, we're here.
Hold on. Did you just hear someone go, whoa?
I don't know.
If you do, you catch it on audio. That's what made me lose my step and run into that fucking thing.
Did you?
So I walked up the stairs and I heard, oh, and I checked and I fucking hit this damn bench. And I'm like, he was talking like, did you hear that noise? Because you know how they were talking about you can hear stuff in that one spot we were beginning at? Mm-hmm. That's where I heard,
Alright, what do you guys want to do next?
I'm down for whatever. Night still young.
Maybe we should go check out like those hallways.
Unless, Dad, do you want to stay here for a little bit? Because it says you are in danger, so like this is really going on.
Yeah, I'll stay there.
All right, we got the REM pod in shot, and I'm gonna go switch this battery out. 9:21. We got Steve in the chair room.
I'll be here for
Good luck,
Steve.
Steve.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Yeah, we were on the floor below. We couldn't figure it out.
Oh. No, we can just go up this way to the chapel. I mean, if we really wanted to, we could take the elevator.
Someone said that heart attack, murder, suicide. What did you mean by those?
I'd rather just do the stairs.
What's up, Dave? Oh, I think that's.
So we can either go to either one, and we can just go straight down from the stairs. This is the one that, this is where we came from solitary confinement. This is where we came from before. So, is that to add it?
Michael said that you shut off the red light. Can you do it again? I hear that. I'm recording always. It's moving. I hear like tapping.
Likely.
Is that you tapping over there?
Jackson. Jackson, are you the one who wants me to be worried?
Dude, when we left, it said my son's name,
Oh my god.
and it said,
Rain.
sickness spreading.
Holy shit.
And my son's been puking all night.
Oh my gosh.
What if you do this? Finish this. It's a pretty big bang out there. Was that one of the guys out there, or is it someone else? Someone walking outside the hallway? Can you communicate to through my device? Like someone was touching my pocket? That was weird.
I'm in cell 13. I heard someone lit themselves on fire here. Is that true? If you come up to my phone right here and tell me, you can speak into it. If you want me to leave, you can tell me that too.
Yeah, it's the window, I think.
Okay.
No one wants to do the flashlight method. What if I go in the corner? Is there more energy? What if there's more energy in the chair? I'm gonna try some of this. Bear with me. Okay, I'm gonna stand right here. Yeah, so you do understand. Okay, I'm not in the chair. Can you light up that flashlight now? is sitting right there in the chair. Come over here. Please touch the flashlight or the torch. Squeeze it together.
It's an element.
It's a malevolent. What type of demon is this shit? Here we go. Guys, I can hear some tapping in the corner over here. I don't know if you can hear that, but it sounds like. I'm gonna try over here. I'm trying to go somewhere. Yeah. Is someone standing right here? Trying to make me feel crazy. Talking to myself. I know you're watching. I can see you watching me.
Here, I'll bring him real quick. Are you still doing good?
Yeah, I'm good. There's nothing in here really doing crazy,
All right, tell me to shut the camera off to save some SD.
You can shut the camera off, and we're on our way to come get you.
Copy.
Where are we going, upstairs?
Oh yeah, actually, yeah, we can go upstairs. I think someone should go isolate in the upstairs.
What's up here?
Going up here.
It's safe.
You say it's safe?
What the fuck is this? It's open. Jesus room?
This area, except for 2 scenes, movie Shawshank Redemption.
Damn, it's really icy though.
What the fuck is that?
The movie theater.
Holy shit.
No, it's the chapel. Movie theater?
I have no idea where this place is.
There's Jesus.
Jesus.
Is this where you guys watch movies and plays? Is that why there's a screen right there? Yeah, because look at, they would project, it's really icy over here. See the hole? They would play the movie from back here to there maybe? I'm not sure.
Illegal prostitution in the area.
Illegal prostitution.
Illegal prostitution in area.
So this is where everybody comes.
What are you trying to tell us right now?
If anybody's in here, can you make yourself known?
You just want to talk? I know this prison wasn't always so bad. Or was it really that bad? All the time? Fuck, you just touched me? You swear to God you didn't touch me?
No.
Put it on your life. Everything you love. I swear to God right now.
There's Michael, there's something.
It did not, it felt heavy like a finger.
I don't think so.
Bro, I swear to God, something fucking touched me. It had to be right here. I literally thought you like went over it and kind of attacked me.
Like this?
Yes, but on this shoulder.
But
Yes.
there looks like a fingerprint right there.
Y'all better not be. You know what? Fuck it. I don't care. Dad! What? I'm behind you as I just said something touched me. Why were you touching me?
Night.
What did he say?
At the fall of night.
You're behind me? I just got full body chills.
I did too, and you scared the shit out of me, bro.
Who was behind me? Can you tell me your name?
All I hear is Dad.
Dude, I thought you were fucking with me.
No, I'm not fucking with you.
Oh my god, that's actually insane. That's actually really cool.
Headed into the attic by myself. Hey, you want to close this door behind me? I got my hands full.
Yeah, I got you. We'll come get you in 10. That's as much as it's gonna close, so.
There we go. Making my way to the attic. Is anybody in here? Let me know. All right, so got this laser grid. And then I got this device that I'm going to turn on. Right now it is currently 11:15 at night. So feel free to make a noise. I'll do one of these reverse shots so I can see behind me. Can't really see too much because this place is dark. I didn't even notice this over here. These little areas. I don't even know what that could be used for. That looks decrepit. So I'm gonna sit down and I'm just going to listen. Be very quiet. If you want to make a noise, make a noise.
Make yourself known. We're in the Lord's house. Tell us about the afterlife. Is anybody here that's stuck, that's trying to move on? Is anything evil in here?
It is starting to go off over there.
See that?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm currently in the attic right now. It's pretty dark, but I'm thinking about turning that laser grid off just to see if because if there is any kind of lights or whatever like people say they see, I might not even notice it with all these other laser lights. So oh, and that's great, I don't have my flashlight, which is wonderful. So alright, I'm gonna turn these off. Whoa, that is dark. That is creepy. Do you want to make that device go off with the red light? I'm hearing something back there. I can't see anything, even with the night vision. It's absolutely pitch black. Here, I'll show you exactly what I'm seeing right now. That's what I'm seeing. You think you can move something, maybe? Yeah, you can see as I walk, the shadow, my shadow kind of gets all the lights blocked out. It's pretty cool.
Are you guys coming back up?
Oh shit, we forgot about him.
If you want, you can go.
All right, making my way back out. Spent 10 minutes.
The EMF is going off. We are currently in the chapel right now.
It's only lights. Don't scare me. See that? And it went off. Look at that.
Okay. Solitary confinement. This, yeah, it's pretty eerie. Is there anybody in these cells? Can you please make a noise? I'll be very quiet. Go into one of these cells. So here's obviously the bed. Got a sink, toilet. There's another cell in here where two people were locked in together and one of them killed the other one. So lots of violence that took place in this place. If there's anybody in here, can you please make a noise? Keep thinking I'm gonna trip on something. Is there anyone down there? Alright. You want to get close to that device that's in the middle of the floor and make it go off. That'll let me know you're here. Can you make it go off? I can't see anything really. Alright, that's all I was looking for. There's like a little kind of step thing there. Is there anybody in these cells? Anyone at all? Is there anybody up here on the second floor? There's got to be some kind of a noise you can make. I know you can do it. Complete pitch black. All I have is my LCD screen that I'm going off of. So it is dark. I'm gonna circle around the entire cell block. I almost need this light to see because I can't see anything. I keep thinking I'm gonna trip on something, which is very possible because look at these things. You've got water here. Oh, it is slippery. Still sitting there. All right, I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
It's going to double red.
Did you hear that? A beast.
Yeah, I just heard that.
What was it?
Something just tapped over there.
Are you over there?
It's not doing anything.
No love.
No love.
There's always love in the Lord's house.
There is always love in the Lord's house.
My ears are ringing again.
What?
You see anything over there?
No.
No, I'm dead serious.
No.
Did I see you over there at the door?
Bro, every time I come up to this area, I get full body chills. Full body chills.
Get off.
Don't leave.
Says don't leave.
As the EMF is telling, look at that.
Here, bring it up a little closer. Says don't leave.
Oh.
There we go. Maybe we should call Kevin.
We are having a lot of activity in the chapel, and it
Just told us not to leave.
Should I make my way up there? Because I'm in solitary right now.
Yeah, bring the EMF.
Yeah, bring that. I really think you should come up here.
Where's the chapel at? Okay, so the chapel.
You have the EMF?
Or the.
I have the REM pod. I think
REM pod, that's
I'm
what
at the
we
run pod.
I dropped the damn thing. You guys might have to help me find my way back there.
Swarm.
You know, we can't really see much because the screen's so small.
Oh, it's a Celoise!
Hold on. The golden toilet.
Let me get a picture
This
of
is where
this.
Lil Wayne had his music video shot in this cell.
Yeah.
Look how nasty those beds are. You want to sit on one?
No.
I think it's like right up here.
But you have to go up there. Because you can't go to that one.
Card room?
Where does that go to?
Filming, song, production, in this area.
I see why this is blocked off. This thing's probably gonna break.
Yep. Yo! Look how tall is this, guys?
How many go through?
Go to Frank's. Or James, whatever. What down here? Anybody down there? They talk about a black shadow that crawls around. Make yourself known. Oh yeah, there's the tour.
Right here. This is the cell. The guy,
Yep.
James Lockhart.
Hey James, I come to say hi. If you're still here, if you can communicate and maybe tell us why.
Can you tell us why you set yourself on fire?
It's odd. Why is that sitting in the house? Is it because it's metal?
It's gotta be.
Dude, there's no way.
Hold on a sec, wait, let me.
Get the fuck out of here.
Pick it up and put it back on.
If you want.
Let's see if this goes away.
No.
There's definitely nope. Can you touch that device on the bed?
That doesn't make sense.
Touch the antenna again. Or squeeze the box or touch the red light. I wanted to know why you, how do you get to that kind of place in your life where you say, fuck it and burn yourself alive? If you can communicate either through the red light, confirm you can do yes or no, or you can communicate on top of the bed and you can say words or sentences. We appreciate it. I just want to understand. This is what it looks like, guys. So because you had your whole life left in this prison? Would have been
No, he only had 15 years.
How old was he?
22?
So he could have been out by 10, technically.
He was denied parole, came back here, got lighter fluid, and just ended it.
I don't know, but I do want to check another cell because this shit is looking really like it's bouncing around.
Yeah, that's weird. It's like the metal along with my hand. Oh.
But now it doesn't?
Yeah.
That is really weird.
Yeah, there it goes. Good again. What is going on?
I'm gonna walk the whole tier by myself and then come and sit in here for 10 minutes. Alright, it is 1:06 in the morning. You guys are gonna go to the attic, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna walk around this place. Alright, so I am making my rounds.
James, anybody else knows you're welcome. Show Kevin how strong you are. Thank you for that.
So I am on the third cell, or the third tier of the east cell block. The guy who lit himself on fire, his cell is on this. Whoa. Oh, freaking myself out. This light in my eye is just kind of like giving me matrixing.
Two are in the office.
Two are in the office.
There
Right?
is, yeah.
Oh, holy shit.
I got goosebumps again.
I did too. That is actually crazy.
Anytime you're in the dark.
Who is lurking in the office?
Someone's lurking in the office.
Yep.
Who's in the office? Can you tell me their names?
Shadow people.
Shadow people.
I've been over 350 investigations. I've only seen 4 shadow figures apparitions. 3 of them were here.
Are they in the office? Here we go.
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Oh. Here it is. Yeah, the most haunted place in this building.
There it is. All right, so this is the cell right here. We got the REM pod there on the floor. It's just me by myself. If there's anybody even on any one of the other cells, you want to let me know you're here?
They had people chained up in here. Yeah, look at it. I'm dead serious. That's just crazy. Oh. Scared the shit out of me. What is that? What the fuck? Did you hear that, like, this thing, like, kind of, like, almost a moan or something like that? With, like, a female, like, something weird? Dude. You don't hear that? We got the EMF here if you want to come and touch it. You hear that? Boom. I probably got that on audio. That was all the way over there. I know. There it goes again. Unless it's Kevin.
All right. So long. I'm gonna make my way back. I'll leave you alone.
That first one was not Kevin. That could be Kevin. Hello?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hear you?
The attic is in the west.
Yes.
And you're not over there on the other side. Come up the stairs.
I'm climbing up the stairs in the east.
I can see you. What the fuck? Do you want us to come to you?
You see? Yeah, all right.
Something made a big ass noise right there. There's names and dates back there. 1930. There were cells.
Oh, really?
And then this one has a letter in it. Is it this one?
No, it's that.
Yeah, no, it's this one. 1935, April, he came in. You got Hall, inmate 27942. Charlie Coopy, inmate 30713.
Where does it say the date?
Right there. There, April 35. Like this one here, 1931.
Or 7.
But it came in 35.
That's crazy.
Something made me come and like, I need to go check this out for a reason. I want to find where there's the noise I heard. That's the noise. Oh my gosh. That was the noise I heard.
The dragging?
No, it sounded like someone was walking in there or walking out. Which way I'm going? This way?
Go show Greg.
We're gonna look for the hospital, everybody.
Yeah, this looks like we're not supposed to be up here, man. Because, yeah, on these floorboards.
This is the hospital.
Oh, okay. Whoa. Okay, yeah, it is.
Something's going on when you're walking. There's a chair.
All right, I'm gonna go down to Brooks's room by myself for maybe like 10 minutes. There's Brooks. Do not lay on bed, it says. So I'm going to stand. This is where they filmed the scene where Brooks ends his life. Apparently, this whole floor is said to have apparitions and whatnot. So, people say that they see apparitions and shadows on this floor. That's me walking. Is that true? Sometimes people hear walking. I didn't hear anything.
It's so hot right here.
1920 session, she will not.
But why is it so, like, go right here? There's no electricity up here. And it's
fuck?
It's gone.
It's all right here.
No, it's like traveling. That's crazy. Someone said they needed a help.
Turn this night shot on. Is there anybody on this floor? You can make a knocking noise if you want. Like this. That thing is freaky. If I didn't know that that was a cardboard cutout, I know it's just Brooks. How's it going, Brooks? Well, I guess I'm gonna make my way back up. Hey, you ready to make your way down?
Maybe ask Greg. Because like over there makes the most sense.
The prison.
Yes, copy. Copy that.
Okay. We're gonna make our way out of here.
That's pretty crazy because like there's no electricity in here.
It's
it was like buzzing.
buzzing red.
There's buddy boy James.
Hey James. We're good.
We're gonna go.
Alright guys.
10 minutes.
Hey James. I'm sorry you had to take your own life like that. If there's anything that you want to say, or maybe there's something you need to say to someone else, family. Everybody's gone.
All right, so we're about to leave. We're gonna be leaving, so this is your last chance. Is there anybody in this attic? We're gonna do one last walkthrough before we leave, so.
You want to make yourself known, make your presence known, make it now. Always have this weird feeling there's something behind it. What's that?
Yeah.
They did say they do like the hide in the shadow and shit.
Just want to understand how you could do that to yourself. Just light yourself on fire. Man, it feels really different in here. Really different.
On the brink of insanity.
You were on the brink of insanity, huh? Can you talk into this mic right here to explain? But this is a real eye-opener, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
I thought my dad was right there. Like Greg was.
Somebody over there?
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
Oh my gosh, okay.
Oh, that was Greg?
Yeah, check.
Yeah, that's us.
Holy shit, I'm like,
Jeez, we were like last chance to like do whatever.
Hey, Steve, we gotta get out of here.
Copy that. Well, James, thank you for your time.
Beware.
Oh yeah, this looks different coming this way.